That's good. Plenty of room. Okay, here we are. It's Thursday night. We're going to, I was playing with the buffer, by the way. That's hard to come out, but anyway, we've started a list here. We'll start working on this thing on Saturday morning. I got, the first thing I'm going to do is the back brakes. We're going to check them out, see how bad they are, see if they need any hardware, see if they need wheel cylinders. Kind of hoping not, but I don't know how old. I don't know if it's got the original hardware on it or not. This truck hasn't ran in the salt that much, so I'm not real sure. I guess we'll find out when I tear the drums off tomorrow. But I'm going to see how the calipers are doing on the front of this thing. I'm going to try to mess around with the front, put a set of front pads on it. I got pads for this. I got brake lines. I got brake hoses. We're going to see what the hell we can do with it here. And I'm going to mess with the front suspension. Whatever's not bad, I'm not going to mess with. Whatever is bad, because I got upper and lower ball joints, I got inner and outer tie rods, and I think I have an idler arm. Not sure. Idler. I'm not sure if I have that or not. I think I do. Not completely sure I do. But we're going to do that too. And the sway bar bushings. I got sway bar bushings I'm going to put in there. I have shocks too. I forgot to write that down. I do have shocks that need to go on it. I may try to put those on Saturday as well. I got brand new shocks for it. The brake hoses won't be too bad on the front, on the lift, because I'll be able to get my hands up in there in the frame to get them out of there. Hopefully. Anyway, chances are I may have to run new lines from them brake hoses to the junction box. Maybe. I don't know. GM was usually really pretty good at making good brake lines for hard to get places. It seemed like they were a little bit more heavy duty. They didn't go bad. But, you know, the truck is, what, 40 years old probably. It's an 84, 94, 04, 14, 24. Let's see, that's 10, 23. Yeah, the truck's 40 years old. So, that's hard to believe, because when I was growing up as a kid, I saw these trucks everywhere running around. They're brand new fucking trucks. Anyway, the truck's 40, so chances are those lines are probably shot. I would say the brake hoses are. I'm going to replace the brake hoses and the and the brake pads up front. I'm going to see how them calipers hold up. Right now, they're kind of sticky. They're slowly releasing. When I pump it, now if I get in this truck again and fire it up, they will be fine, like they were never touched. And I hit the brake and I put it in gear, it won't move anywhere. I'll have to give it gas to get it to go, and they'll slowly release. So I'm thinking that's bad brake hoses. So we're going to see what we can do with that. Put these brake hoses on it. And then we're going to, well, I don't think I'll get all that. On Saturday, we're going to try to straighten up the taillights and the blinkers and stuff, get them to work right. I have another video on here. I was having a hell of a time with that stuff. I changed the front harness. I cleaned up the grounds up front. I cleaned there's only one ground on the back tail lights. I'm going to add another one. Clean up a nice spot for another ground. And then we're going to see what the fuck happens there. Hopefully it fixes it. Because when I turn on turn signal on to the left, all the lights fucking blink. Lights in the fucking dash all blink, and the fucking parking lights, all of them are blinking. And then when you release it, you turn it works until you turn the headlights on. And you pull the headlight switch. I replaced the switch too. I put another switch in there. That didn't help it. I checked all the fuses. Nothing. I had a few of them blown out, but I replaced them. It still did the same thing. So I am going to go looking underneath for grounds. If there's a ground that's off, I'm going to clean it up really good with a fucking grinder. I'm going to put a new one on there, run it to the harness on the ground side, and we're going to ground that other tail light on the passenger side rear and see what the fuck happens there. That'll probably be about all I get accomplished Saturday if I get that far. And I'll be throwing a fit and raising hell because I fucking hate wiring. Wiring fucking sucks. I fucking hate it. So, everybody, that's the plan for Saturday anyway. And let's see. If y'all could jot down in the comments, any of you that watch this shit, what do you think I should do? Should I do a patina thing? Because it has plenty of that on it. Should I go by and kind of scuff up the paint a little bit, maybe? It's got rustage down here on the bottom here. We got ourselves a big old hole right there. And it looks like it continues up to the molding. And there's some holes right there. But the front doesn't look bad. The front part of the bed. Which, I think is kind of amazing because that goddamn bed on the inside, other than the junk laying in here, is fucking perfect. There ain't no holes anywhere in this bitch on the inside. I mean, it has been used and abused, sure. But, if you're going to have a truck like this, you got to use it. You got to work it. And we're going to tackle that damn roof. That roof it scares me, that roof. I need to do something with that, like yesterday. And we got us the fancy sliding glass windows. And we're going to address these rusty spots. What I should do is go ahead and, I don't know, maybe patina the fuck out of it. I was fucking around with the buffer here, playing to see if I could get the paint to come out. And looks like a lot of pain in the dick. So I don't know, maybe if I can get some different compound, maybe something a little stronger, and hit all the panels on it, which will take me a good while, because this truck's a lot bigger than the other one. I think I'd say it's wider. It looks like it's wider, and it's longer. So it's gonna take me a little bit. So with all that, plus I want to try and put a grill. I got another grill up there. It's going to be kind of temporary for now. I'm going to try and put that in there, because mine's falling apart. It's definitely showing its age. So, everybody. That's all I got for you for now. I'm going to see what the hell we can accomplish here this weekend, because it's supposed to fucking rain all weekend anyhow, so it doesn't really matter. So I'll be inside. If I won't be in here doing something, I'll be in my house fucking cleaning or doing laundry or some shit like that. So I'll see you again here. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and hopefully next time I'll be showing you what's going on with the truck, and we'll be tearing into it. All right, everybody. See you on the next one. Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday morning, and we're in here tearing into the truck, into the 84 C10. And I can't say that I'm surprised, but, you know, shit happens, and I'm going to have to, probably going to have to go get some brake clean. I went ahead and started on the back, so I'm going to see where this all fucking takes me, and I hope the wheel cylinders are good, because I really don't feel like replacing those. I do need to put 2 brake lines on the back. I thought I had the rubber brake line for the back, but I don't have it. So I'm going to try and see what I can do here. I got where's my penetrating oil at? There it is, over there. It's over there. It's over on the other side. The fella I bought this off of ran it on the strip over there in Morgantown, so she's pretty rough. This is what fly ash does to your stuff. I can get that shit to come loose. And this damn thing here. We'll see. Here, the linings are on the floor. As soon as I pulled them off, they were all off of there. So, yeah. I mean, the hardware looks salvageable. None of it's broke. So it's like, you know, and the emergency brake I'm not going to worry about, because I don't give a fuck about it. This adjuster here is going to be a dirty bitch. I can see that right now. And yeah, I got new shoes for it. And we're going to put these bitches on and see what the hell we can make happen. And I got shocks. I got brand new shocks for it. I bought these parts over the years, so I have a little stockpile of stuff that I need to put on here, and we're going to put it on. It looks like he had somebody undercoat it one time, and, you know, that was many moons ago. And up here, there's some fly ash laying in there on top of that rubber. 2 birds, 2 robins built nests in here. One on the spring perch and one up there under my roll pan. Right above the hitch, they built one. Other than that, I haven't seen any critters or anything in here. There's that lovely hole. That lovely, lovely hole. Hello. In there. There's some moss growing on this bitch. Fuck. But yeah, I'll tend to that some other time. If I even feel like it. I might just let the son of a bitch go. There's more of that fucking moss on there. That shit. Well, it's been neglected, so. And that old gas tank, yeah, we're going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that and the straps and all that stuff. We're going to put a fuel cell in. The gauge still works. So what the hell's going on up here? The mail lady's here. All right. So we're in here today with the judge, and we're going to try to knock as much of this out as I can. Yeah. Might have to. Depending on how far I get today, it'll be what else I do. But the front shocks are shot. I got brake pads, brake hoses for the front. I got these bushings for the sway bar. These ones are still intact, so I'm not going to fuck with them. And I got tie rods, inner and outers. I'm going to put those on. I'm going to try to put them on today. Seems like the ball joints and stuff are pretty fucking good. I didn't see any big time movement in those. But here's the parts I got. Here's the rear shocks, the front ones, the other brake shoes. Here's the sleeve, inner tie rod, outer, all still in the packaging. I don't know how much hardware. There's another brake hose. There's my bushings for the sway bar. A lot of these parts back from 1960 will fit a lot of these 80s model square bodies, clear up to 87. The first style they changed was in 87 was the half tons. They changed the half ton body style to the rounded looking body style of the 90s. They changed all the half tons over first, and in 1988 they still had the 3/4 ton trucks still had this body style, and like the tons and the dualies and the Suburban still had this style here in 88. Then 89 they changed all the rest of it all over. So it's like it's like they were waiting for dyes or something to make other shit. But anyway, that's how it goes. There's more of that damn moss on there growing. It's trying to eat you, baby. And I took my stab at doing a little wax in there the other day. It didn't really turn out. It did help a little bit. See that line? It helped a little, but not much. So, all right. I need to get to this and get this knocked out so we can get this bitch on the road before it can hit the road again. All this stuff needs done, plus the water pump. I need to put a water pump on it and rip all the emissions bullshit off the engine that we don't need, because emissions are horse shit, because there's nothing wrong with the planet. Climate change is a hoax. It's all money-making scam. So, yeah, we're going to make this truck planet-friendly by no cats, fucking headers and straight pipe, and fucking Super 10 mufflers. That's what we're putting on this motherfucker. So the environmentalists can cry and go suck a big fat fucking dick, and fuck you, Bill Gates, and fuck you, Al Gore. All right. Well, everybody, I didn't get too much accomplished today. There was lots of screaming and raising hell and bitching. I did get one side done. Just not the whole truck, not the whole side of the truck. Just one side of the rear end I got done. There's the old shock. I had to cut it the fuck out of there. It was a motherfucker to get out. Linings of the brakes was gone, as you can see. I got a punch down there in the dirt. And the bird nest, I think y'all already know about. But here, we got drum breakage on. We got drum brakes on new fucking shoes. 2-inch fucking shoes. This truck has 2-inch shoes on it. And apparently they're the same from 74 to, I forget when, 94 or something like that. I think. I don't fucking remember. It's not important. I ended up getting wheel cylinders because the old ones were fucking shot. Well, this one was. I don't know what the other one looks like, but I would imagine it's bad, and I ran a new brake line to a worn out fucking brake hose. It's still kicking though. I tried to loosen it up, but I don't know. If I can make it work, we're not going to worry about it, but somebody has ran brake lines on this bitch before. So there's a half-assed bend right there with the junction. And it comes over here. And I mean, if I have to, I will run another line. If I have to. I mean, I got a bunch. Yeah, so. And I keep hitting my head on this cocksucker right here. And it's coming to fuck off tomorrow. That's the first fucking thing I'm doing when I get the fuck down here. I am going to annihilate that fucking hitch. Because I have no use for that bitch. There's the old drum. It's pretty rough, but drum brakes, I mean, it would need new drums because they are rotten. They're bad, but we're just going to pretend that they're not bad. Oh, man. So, and as you can see, that gas tank is a fucking nightmare. But that's another thing we're going to rip out of here. We're going to take that gas tank down out of there. I'm going to put me a 20-gallon fuel cell up there in the bed. Because this truck's hauling days are over. I'm not going to haul big loads and stuff in this. Now, like trash, I'll take trash up with it. But that's going to be about the heaviest duty thing it's going to do. It's days of hauling gravel and coal and dirt and stuff like that. Those days are over for this thing. That's it. Plus that shock, that fucking motherfucking shock, had me so fucking pissed. Because the shock mount bolts I have are different. And what I'm going to do tomorrow is I am going to go get the right fucking shock bolts for these shocks. So, I mean, it had heavy duty shocks on it, but I put like a light duty shock on there. I just ordered the standard. I mean, this is just a plain old half ton. It is a work truck. That's what it was made to do. To haul light loads, not to drag fucking boats and gooseneck trailers and shit like that. It's not made for that. You could do that with it, and I'm sure it would do it to an extent. But it's not heavy duty at all. It's not even a heavy half. A heavy half will have like the 2 3/4 brakes on the back or something like that. It'll have the big brakes on the front and back. Mainly just the back. I'm pretty sure it's just the back. You'll have a bigger, thicker, wider drum on the back, and you'll have the shoes will be like 2-inch or something like that. I'm not positive about that. I mean, this truck here apparently this year had 2 different brake sizes on the half ton. It had 2-inch and yeah, that's right. 2-inch and 2 3/4 inch. And that's it. Now the heavy half, say he had the 2 3/4 inch would be the heavy half. So the heavy half ton. But this is the light duty half ton, and that's all it's going to be ever. And that's all I'm going to do with it. The guy argued with me down at the auto parts store and said somebody changed the rear end in this truck, and I don't think they did, because it's too factory. It's too factory to be that. I'm smelling gas. I'm looking around here. I'm hoping it's not this. I'm hoping it's not the judge here doing this, but yeah, I'm done for today. My back hurts. My feet hurt. It's time to go eat some dinner and relax and fight for the TV remote so I can watch something good. I was hoping for action movie night, sometimes I like to watch movies from the 80s, like funny ones. But a lot of times I don't get to do that, but I'll show you the mess of tools that I drug out today. Yeah. A big mess of tools. There's all my brake lines and shit. So anyway, everybody, I am going to leave on that note. And of course, it's fucking raining, and it's ugly, and it's foggy, and everybody's going to want me to run and buy dinner someplace, I'm sure. I would have had more done, I think. At least I think. I'm not positive. But my son, for some reason, has some kind of fucking allergic rash going on. I'm not sure what that's all about. He just came home from work yesterday, and it all over his face. He's red bumps and shit, and his eyelids were all swollen, and his back behind his ears and stuff. And I think that was Thursday, and then Friday he come home. It was a little worse. Now this morning it's a little worse, so I took him down to the urgent care, and they checked him out. Said it was some kind of allergic reaction to something, or an allergy of some kind. I don't fucking know. I'm sorry. Allergy like, I'm thinking like to pollen or something. He was when he was little. When he was a little kid, he was he had allergies real bad. We were walking through the field up here, because I have 3 acres back here in the back, and that I bought off my grandma before she died, and we were back there running around. We were checking out where we would like to build a house, which never fucking happened because the shitty fucking asshole economy the dickheads down in D.C. fucked all us working folks over on. Because that's their mission, is to fuck us, of course. They love fucking the working man and draining our fucking bank accounts. And that's next, because the IRS has access to our bank accounts now. So they can just come in and just bankrupt you whenever they feel like it. You know, why bother with digital currency when they can just do it now? They got access to our fucking accounts and stuff now, so they can just go ahead and do all that shit. I thought I saw something weird, but anyway, they can just go in and drain your account now. That's the unlawful power of the IRS today. But anyway, I took him to that shitty fucking CVS pharmacy because they fucking suck. Let's face it, folks. CVS is a fucking disaster. What a terrible, terrible, terrible fucking pharmacy they are. They are so bad. I don't know how the one is where all you guys are from, but the one down here from me is a fucking nightmare. The drive-through line to get your fucking prescription is insane. It's wrapped clear around the building and out on the fucking road. And then the other one, inside, you go inside and the fucking line's halfway through the goddamn store. And it's fucking crazy. So, everybody, anyway, he's going to be all right. I got people squawking at me already to come home, and I just had a text run across my phone. So now it's run your fucking balls off now the rest of the evening instead of relaxing. I got to run a bunch of fucking errands, and I got trash to take up tomorrow. I'm going to try and put the brakes and the shock on the other side of this rotten fucking whore tomorrow. And because I was planning on getting this all done today. I was planning on getting the whole back end ready for, brake bleeding. Nope. Go fuck yourselves. Nope. I was hoping that would have happened, but nah. But like the front, I don't know. I may need to get calipers for the front. I was going to tear into them. I don't know about that. I think I'm going to just buy calipers sometime real soon. But I would definitely like to get the inner and outer tie rods on here and replace those outer bushings on the sway bar because they are bad. Very bad. I shot some lube on them. I don't know how that's going to play out, but hopefully it'll work. PB Blaster ain't what it used to be. But anyway, I'm fucking tired. This will sum up my horseshit video for Saturday. I'll just go ahead and post this. And I might do a follow-up tomorrow, maybe. I may have a special guest coming. Trying to find out where that gas is coming from. I think it's the car here. Anyway, I may have a special guest coming tomorrow. I have some stuff from work to give him. He actually quit with us down there. So I took over his rock truck. So he's going to come get his hard hat and his broom. And I need to buy a broom for my rock truck now. So I have to buy a broom for that so I can keep it clean and try to keep the dust out of it, which is almost impossible down there. It's fucking dust bowl. It's all right, everybody. Just tell me what you think of this C10 here, and I'll see you on the next one. Like, share, comment, subscribe.